What about all the trash talk? How much of that did you learn? Does that come naturally to you? You're one of the most charismatic, fun. I mean, there's always like respect behind it. I would say to me, and I'm a fan of a lot of sports, you're one of the greatest trash talkers in all of sports that I've ever seen because you're able to talk shit, but there's so much love and respect behind it. It's just masterful. But you also get into people's heads in the moment. It's beautiful to watch because it really gets to some people. So where does that come from?
It's a powerful weapon, right?
Yeah.
Your voice is a powerful, powerful weapon. And it's underutilized by so many athletes because they think that it's not sportsmanlike or something like that. But the truth is, I mean, you can be a weak person, but with your voice, you can influence and change any number of things. And the same thing happens in a fight between two people. If you can just be a never-ending, flow of negative encouragement to someone, or suggestion, anything can happen. It's a tool, and when you're fighting a person, you're not just fighting them. You're fighting everyone who's watching. You're fighting the crowd, the referees, and, to get in the most ideal situations, you need to use your voice. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's for people who haven't seen, I definitely recommend you watch a bunch of arm wrestling matches because there's a crowd really gets into it, and it feels like there's a really intimate connection with the crowd. I suppose because the crowd is allowed to be very close to you.
Yeah.
And so,
I love it. I want the crowd like right up on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes.
Oh yeah.
So who are you whenever you talk to somebody? You literally pick somebody from the crowd.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll fuck him. Like I'll start fucking off his fans and I'll start talking to their wives or whatever. Yeah. There's Jody. She's pretty dangerous to listen to also. But yeah, one of his buddies, Mike Stellaris, who's, really good arm wrestler, was cheering for him. So I started go after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smiling the whole time.
Yeah, it's fun, right? It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun to listen to, but it's also what's fun is how much it actually affects some of the people you're facing. They get frustrated.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
Well, you have to fight, right? Like a lot of people think things will be given to them. And the thing that, I've always believed from the time I was very young, like I was convinced that our inevitable death was going to come from aliens, right? Like some super aggressive, super violent species was going to come and smoke us all, and I'm like, I'm not like that. I'm like, but as soon as one person is, then you're forced to have to accept it as reality, right? So I like to fight for every single thing. I like to try and be more and more aggressive. And if someone matches me, that's when I can use my endurance. And if they don't, then I have the tactical advantage. So that's kind of my balance point.
And then, by the way, you also yell at the ref.
Yeah.
I mean, the games, there's like levels to this game. But, the feeling sometimes when people get frustrated is like, okay, this person's cheating. Or like you're trying to get a good grip before it goes. And I think some of the frustration in combination with the trash talk is, well, this person is cheating.
Right.
But everybody is like kind of trying to cheat, get an edge within the rules.
Yeah. So I try and just ramp it. But, everybody's different. I've learned how to play the game based off of the tools that I have physically.
Yeah.
And for me, this works because, my genetic makeup is I'm more of a persistence hunter, right? So like I need to extend things and that works well for me. If I was more explosive, I probably wouldn't have the same strategies.